Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Some of these ideas may be disturbing for viewers. Watch at your own discretion. What's up, Goblin Nation? It's Jibrian back for everyone's favorite series, Sabin or Goblin, where I go over Rell's ideas and do an epic review of them. Why am I still here? The community's been busy, so the team's been busy too, looking through all the submissions and gathering them here for you guys to enjoy. If you don't enjoy them, you're a fake Rell's fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy, and if you don't enjoy, you're a wire pants for hire or whatever. Join the Discord in the description to submit your own suggestions, and let me know what you think of these suggestions. Let's not waste any more time and buckle in, because delicious times are ahead of you. Alright, our first suggestion is a hygiene system. Ew, why did you suggest this? This is disgusting and you should feel bad. If I ever see you in my Discord. Alright, next suggestion is for a mount cooldown system. So if your mount gets killed in combat, you have to wait a while to respawn it. This one makes sense, you know. There are a lot of ways they could handle balancing for mounts. I don't think it's going to be a problem. From what they said, if you get hit on a mount, it like deactivates immediately. So I think we're good on this side. Alright, here we go to the YouTube comment section. We got 4 ideas in one. This one, the number 1 is that Conquer's Hockey has a quest that's difficult in order to unlock it. A lot of people really argue on Conquer's Hockey, how we should get it. Some people think it should be completely random. Some people think you should do something difficult to get it. I'm more of the, like, everyone can get it kind of camp, you know. Honestly, I don't know how they're gonna do it. They have to make it rare enough so it's interesting, but also kind of fair, you know, so that way it's not just like someone makes a character and gets it. The randomness aspect could be really hard to balance. Wait, why does bro look like this? I'm not going to spend too much time on idea 2 and 3 since they're basically confirmed in game. I don't know if all those factions are in for the second one, you know, like spies, for example, but I know like Marines, pirates, I think bounty hunters might be something you kind of have to do on your own, you know. I don't know, there's like a job you can get or something like that. And for comboing so you can use fruits and weapons, they've already shown off gameplay where you can like quickly swap in your inventory mid combo, and they kind of built the gameplay around that anyways, so that's already kind of confirmed. And then number 4, they want rewards for doing a good job for the Marines. I kind of like that because it's kind of like being a police officer, you know, you get like a paycheck, and it's based on your performance too, which kind of rewards you and gives Marines like a different play style than pirates who can just kind of go do whatever they want. Next idea up is submarines. I definitely think they should add these. I think it'd be really fun to ambush people if you had a submarine ship. I don't know how they'd balance it. Maybe they could have like, you know, you can spec into that or something else. But either way, submarines would just add a lot of variety. Okay, we got my top 5 snakes. What? Alright, moving on. Oh, I like this one. This one's, it's just basically like you can get struck by lightning and it's super rare. But if it happens, you get like an achievement badge or, you know, like an item in game. Something that's just like kind of fun, you know. Next, we got a cool little suggestion about about sword rarity and how it would affect durability, basically. So, like if a sword is a higher grade or a rare weapon, it would have better durability. During clashes with a weaker weapon, it would last longer, and ultimately the weaker weapon would break, causing them to lose the fight. Pretty cool, adds a little bit of variety, you know. And this is also kind of how it would happen in the show, so I think it's a good idea. As long as it isn't annoying. That's generally my rule. Moving on, we got my top 5 snake. Oh, another one? Alright, we got another idea with multiple parts. The number 1 is like a sailing event when you're at sea, and if you fail the minigame, your boat loses health. This could be kind of cool, as long as it doesn't happen too often. And idea 2 is a mount system where you can do a quest to like save a dragon and get it as a mount, to add more variety in ways you acquire mounts. Idea 3 is a book that contains the lore of Rell's. Player can find info. I kind of like the idea. I know someone mentioned that there would be like a library that had books with all the lore and info on all the fruits. I like that idea a lot, especially if you add it to town to give us another building to explore. And idea 4 is to add a companion. I know some people have been asking for pets. I don't think they'll add them. If they do, it might come after release, but we haven't seen anything about that. And then island events is the 5th one, which I think will be a thing for sure. Okay, so this idea I've actually seen all over the place. Basically, this is the first place I saw it, was in this comment here, but it's been in my Discord as well. It's basically just that birds would drop off bounties on newspapers like in the show. It adds a lot to the immersion, and I think it's really cool. I don't know if they implement it. I mean, I don't know how hard that would be, but you know, it shouldn't be too hard. Another cool idea from Buck in the server would be certain fruits being able to do things that others can't. This one sounds kind of complicated based on the name, but basically just like whatever your devil fruit is, it would be able to do what it would do realistically in real life. Like the flame fruit could light campfires, and Goro could power electric things, you know, like and then white having like a light up ability, that kind of thing. This would be really cool. It seems like it'd be really complicated because they have to go through every fruit and then give realistic interactions. So I don't think this will actually be in the game, but they could always update it. Like, you know, they could add light, having a light up ability in the later update. I'd give this idea like a 9 out of 10. And here we have my top 5 snakes. Okay, who's putting you up to this one? Oh, it was me. It seems sometimes you are your own worst enemy. And here's a big list of ideas from Emperor Grimm. I won't go over most of these since they're either confirmed or I've already covered in this video, but congratulations buddy, you made it one of my videos. Although I still really like that idea about capturing island. I really like territory stuff in these kind of games. I think Haze Piece had something where you would capture flags around the map and then earn money while they're yours. I think it adds a lot of competitive nature, and territory grabs are really good for crew stuff, you know, like clans. Oh yeah, speaking of crew stuff, if you're looking for people to play with, join the Discord. You're helping people find groups of people to play with, you know, since not everyone has a group of friends that want to play Rell. So, you know, join up if you're looking for a crew. Moving on, we got animal breed. Wait, what? Oh, breed animal like the wolf one. Oh, he wants to breed animals with other animals. Okay, that one really threw me off, you know. That's a good clickbait. Okay, the ability to scare away smaller animals with strong Conqueror's Hockey, if you have it. I like this one. This is how it works in the show. Conqueror's Hockey always has that power fantasy of like staring down a monster and making it back away. So it'd be really fun to do that in game, especially if it was just like weaker creatures for bouncing. Okay, this is another one I saw a lot. A sea train, basically, you know, you'd be able to pay and then use it to travel across the map. This one's actually kind of controversial because some people think you should only be able to use your boats to cross the map. Although I think it'd be fine if it was just like a couple stations on the map, especially if they were really far away from each other. Could be fun, especially if you could rob the train, you know, do some pirate stuff. Okay, now here's an actual banger idea that I haven't seen anyone else come up with, and not just because my friend Neutron Coffee said it. Basically, if this would allow you, if you have a Zoan fruit, you could use the hybrid form where you're half human, half animal, and then still use your weapon, kind of like Kaido uses his club. This would be so cool, and I don't even think it would be that hard for them to do since they already have the player models. They could just attach the weapon to the hand and then get like a buff from the form. Honestly, the combinations would go up way more too. Like imagine Phoenix, but instead of just, you know, attacking with the talons, it has like a katana. You know, like that'd be so cool. I think the ideas that add more build variety are like the best ideas, you know, and especially if they're easier to actually add to the game. So up next is another really cool idea. This one's an auction system. So instead of doing normal trading and selling, this one would have people put up an item and then auction it off, just like in the show when they did an auction with the Celestial Dragons. I think you can already pull this off just by using the in-game like chat, you know, and talking to actual people, but it would be so much cooler if there was like a mechanic in-game where you went to a place and then put up an item and it was like built into the game. I think you'd be more immersive that way too. Man, really ending this video on a high note, there's another good idea is limb loss or injuries. Basically, you would get hurt in fights and actually need a doctor to fix you up. And I think this would make the doctors more important. We don't even know if that's a real role in the game, or you can even like study medicine or anything. But I think it'd be really cool to, you know, have doctors in towns and someone on your crew could spec into being a doctor. More cool ideas are bars, so you could get your info, you know, like a bartender that would give you information, maybe give you a bounty or something. That would be cool. Add another place you can hang out in towns. And the Kuja race, which is Boa, you know, what's her name? I can't really say it or YouTube will get mad. As a race, and they'll have passives that are snake related, which I think would be cool, add more variety, and it'd be kind of neat that they'd be women only. And now for the most controversial idea in the entire video is fruit combinations. Basically, it would allow you to have multiple fruits, similar to how Dark and Quake are both used by Blackbeard. This would allow you to use like Magma and Dough. This would be so incredibly broken, it's not even funny. And I'm only adding it because it's so controversial that it's good clickbait, so maybe I'll put it in the thumbnail, I don't know. And that's about it for today's video. I wanted to make this one a little more casual. I'm trying to up myself to 2 videos a week instead of 1, so one of them's got to be a little bit more simple than the other. So this suggestion series I think is good for that, since it's mostly just me yapping anyways, and you know, some people really enjoy the conversation anyways, so if it doesn't have as much editing as some of my other videos, I think it's fine. It's a bonus video anyways, you know. If you made it this far in the video and haven't subscribed, honestly, I'm mostly just confused. You know, like if you enjoyed my content this much and you haven't subscribed, like, are you just getting my stuff recommended to you and you didn't subscribe because it's already in your feed? I guess that's fine. Subscribe anyways, though. I'll be back with another video in a couple days, unless I get violently ill. So, have a nice day. Buster Call.